Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here back with some more Sons of Legends franchise here as the Toronto Blue Jays. And we have the draft coming up. And that's why we're looking at the depth chart right now. We have made two big trades so far in this season. One being for Tyler Glasnow, and the other one being for Brendan Rodgers. We moved Vlad from third to first. I think he's more suited to play first because Rodgers is a more capable fielder at third. Our DH is Marcus Simeon, who would be the guy that plays in the infield all over the place. So, in the fact that when we have a DH, he'll be out there. Hernandez is playing in right, Springer's in center, and Gurriel's on left. The biggest thing I'm looking at this is I don't see when we go deep that we have a lot of depth outside of at least Springer is on until at least 2024. So George Springer was a long-term deal for $25 million a year, and he'll likely retire as a Blue Jay. So at least in this case, we're going to have Springer on the long term. So at least we'd have to think about dealing him if we want to. Otherwise, when we're looking at about 2023, 2024 is when Hernandez starts coming due for a contract. He's got an arbitration for a couple more years before he goes into free agency. And I think he's at his ceiling, but he is very good out in the field. In the infield, obviously, we're going to keep on going with Brendan Rodgers. He's going to be a mainstay up at the MLB level. So I think we're going to be keeping him long term. So obviously, the renewable contract and arbitration until 2026. So he'll be the third baseman. Marcus Simeon was only a 1-year deal at 30 years old. I don't think he's really batting all that great. 29 RBIs, 9 home runs, 257, and we gave him $18 million. I mean, we can get a better pitcher in the grand scheme of things. On base possession, on base percentage is 332. I mean, his WAR is positive and great, but at the end of the day, it's no Oakland 2019 where he bat 285. The guy was an absolute monster for the A's. I don't see that being the fact here. We have some actual studs in the franchise. Biggest one being Woods Richardson. I think in 2022, 2023, he'll be up in the rotation. Manea's our number 5 right now. As for pitching, Glasnow, we're going to sign him long term, just as long as it works out. And Hyunjin Ryu, 34 years old, he's likely going to be retiring. Robbie Ray is done after this season, and we are likely to move on if he keeps on struggling. 2 for 5, not great. ERA is a 4.09, so I mean, better than what he had in 2019 before he was traded over to Toronto. I think it was in 2020. Still not great. Bullpen needs some work as well. Marino left some time hitting wise to come up because we have 2 better hitters up here with McGuire and Jansen, but I'm not exactly convinced. Roddy Tells is another guy who I think he's going to come up. He's going to stay at the MLB, but at the end of the day, we have a position where Rodgers doesn't bat well against like lefties, then we're bring in Guerrero on the right side or be at third base, and Tells will be at first. So we'll have to see exactly how that is. Plus, we have a couple injuries, I think, at the majors right now. One particularly in a bullpen, but with Alan Prosch. But I think what we're going to target is likely outfield and pitching. Again, it is always pitching that I have some issues with. It is draft day. And Danny Jansen, a shoulder separation. He's going to be, wow, he's going to be on the DL long term. That is not great for our starting catcher. We do have Kirk up. This is... Well, do we bring up Moreno? I don't think we do. We have two catchers. Who do we bring up? Who has some MLB experience we had to send down? Diaz? Maybe? Jonathan Davis? Maybe bring up Jonathan Davis. Move him up to the MLB level. As of who to move up to the AAA level. He's batting good at AA. He is not batting good at AA there. Let's just bring up a random guy. And then let's bring up Stia. Jacobson up to AA. That's how we'll end that portion at least. Okay. We need to look at our lineups. With him out, Reese McGuire becomes our everyday at this point. Well, Kirk is 22. The left-handers, he hits better. So we're going to platoon it between him and Kirk. We'll see who comes out on top. Calendar. Bisons don't have it. David Phelps. And here is the draft. So I think we pick later on. Yeah, we're at 20. Looking at the draft here, a lot of blue chip players are going to come off. Some of the big names here. The Pirates go with Roberto Francisco. Anyone that we saw. Here's Lamar Elred. That goes to the Diamondbacks. Frank McClung. We might be able to get a starting pitcher. I want to go with a blue chip guy. Wow. All the blue chips are gone? Is this real life right now? It is. All the blue chip players are gone. So, what to do here? Jesus Baez. Is a changeup curveball. But we're talking about an ETA that's way outside of reach. Greg Calor. Get another Calor. Good stamina. His hits need some work. He is 19 years old. The four-seam fastball, changeup, slider, curve. He is right-handed. He looks pretty good. If I had to guess, I would go with him. Torres, I don't like that he's a 3 3 pitches, just asking to go in the bullpen. Johnny Moyne. Sinker, slider, curve, changeup. The left-handed pitcher. Okay. Don't feel great on those. At catcher, we were thinking about Huey Emerson, Robbie Fogate, but I don't think Fogate is actually anything that's great. When we look at first, we don't really have anything. We do have Tahito Yamashita, which we were looking at, 25 years old. And Peter Kobayashi, who's another guy, good potential at second. I know we were looking at him, Lewis Kepling. I want to get a difference maker, though, someone that is likely to project well. And I think we likely go with someone with probably Yamashita. 20 years old. He pulls it. Average risk. Bats left. First baseman. Kobayashi, though. Good arm. Fielding looks good. Both of them look just about the same. Yamashita looks like he's better at hitting. However, a little bit more power, a little bit more speed here. Arm is better. Okay, we're going to go with Peter Kobayashi, second baseman. We'll see what he can do outside. I think he's capable of playing more positions than second base. But, hey, we're going to take him. I think he'd be a decent DH if he gets his hitting up. And that's who we're going to take. Peter Kobayashi. Okay, again, at 20, if that pitcher's still there, we're going to take him. We don't have a second round pick. Which does not help matters. Johnny Moyne is still here. Left-hander, four-seam, changeup, curve, sinker, slider. We'll need some work. Darrow's in here. Darrow looks decent. What about Torres? Torres, though, only 3 pitches. A lot of them are 2025 plus. Johnny Moyne is 2025. We can afford to wait for someone to come through. All right, but Ryan Avery, I think he could be good at 18 years old. Four-seam, cutter, fast, curveball, slider. Throws right-handed. Only 18 years old. I think we take Ryan Avery. Okay. Ishin Takahashi. Does bat switch. 21 years old. Yamashita is still here. I think we take Yamashita. We were pretty high on him in the first place. Let's take him. Tahito Yamashita. We'll see how he is. I thought he might be a pretty good pickup for us. Catchers. Don't see anyone that's going to come up and at least play decently. Short, Michael Talbot. Pretty good hitting. I think he could do some work. Bale's good against lefties. Needs some more vision against righties. Marshall. You have Corona and Ruiz. Who we drafted. I think I do like the look that. Who was it? Was it Ruiz? What Ruiz gives us. Switch hitter. Move around. Not great out in a bat, but good speed. Kenny Marshall. A little bit better, but I think the better pick is probably what would be the better pick? Here, not a big velocity pitcher. Haney's 21. William Brooks. We do need some pitching help. We're deep in outfield balance. Let's actually pick a flyer here. Actually, both of them will probably still be there. Let's take William Brooks. There's what, 6 rounds? Or is it 7 rounds? 6 rounds. Okay. So if one of those catchers is still there, okay, neither of them there. Alberto Rincon. Don't need any more second basemen. Arthur West. Louise could play all positions. Bassett's a 3-pitch guy. Basson is a right-hander, 4-seam changeup slider splitter, 20 years old, looks pretty decent. Central, Brian Picate. From Canada, 4-seam slider curveball, 2-seam. Just don't know much about him. I think ultimately we will take Doug Batson. Splitter, slider, changeup. Don't like 3 pitches from a starter. Okay, first year player draft is in the books. Let's see how it turns out. Roberto Francisco, closing pitcher. The Pirates get a good one here. 74 overall. Harold Gosselin is a 48 overall. With an A potential, but he is 21, so I don't think he's going to be up there. We need De Jesus, Billy Gordiano, good A potential, but 54 overall. Lamar Eldred, A potential 65, so he was good. Good blue chip prospect. We're looking at Frank McClung as well. Ooh, he looks good. Going down. Thought about banning. Not great there. Picks. We take Peter Kobayashi, who's a 75 overall with a C potential. Pretty good swing. Pretty good bat with contact. Good arm. But he is playing second. I mean, doesn't really need a good arm there. So that's at least a good pickup. David Plaza. Robbie Fugate. 51 overall. I'm glad we didn't pick him then. Looking through, I kind of want to see what we have. We're looking at Jesus Baez. Yeah, he's wasn't a big one. by any means. Lewis Kipling. Okay, 60 overall. Martin Juarez. Did we really get one of the best players in the draft? It couldn't have happened like that, could it? Thomas Taguchi. Wow, really? Michael Hernandez looks decent at least. What about Julian Molina? Collier? He's going to be decent if he actually comes in and plays. Miguel Colon. Then we take Ryan Avery. Ooh! A potential 66. Ooh, he looks good, baby. He looks good. Okay. Johnny Moyne was a 58B potential. So I think we got the better of the two. John DeVillar. I think we did better of the two. Harper Lucci. Theo Fenopoulos. Wow. Theo Fenopoulos. Closius. I have no idea. Dion Pena. Takehito Yamashita is a D potential, 63 overall. Good hitter, though. I think with some time at the minors, he could come up in due time. And round 5, looking through, there was no one I was big on. We take William Brooks, and that could be a dud right there. Pretty good hit, though, in case per 9, but struggle to walk, control, okay velocity. I mean, we'll have to see how he does at the minors. I mean, not the greatest pick, but Diego Molina. Huey Emerson was the other one. 69C potential. Yeah, we would have did better taking him than anything. Doug Batson. Flyer there. 73, but a deep potential. Ooh, he looks good. He's at a ceiling, but I think some AA should get his potential up. Okay, so that will be your first year player draft. We kind of looked at some of the guys. All-star voting is now up, and we don't have anyone that's likely even close. Let's sign our draft picks. Peter Kobayashi, who's a 71 potential, giving him a 1 year. Ryan Avery, who's a 90 potential, give him to a minor league. Takehito Yamashita, William Brooks. We're just going to sign everyone right now. Okay, so we do likely have an issue. Maybe. Let's look at free agents right now. No. I mean, what we have is probably the best bet. Sad but true. And Eric Sogard is these guys are gonna play secondary as a catcher. It's rare that you'll see this. Ryan Braun. How about that? Yeah. There's only a couple that I know that play catcher as well. That is pretty much just Schwarber off the top of my head. I did see one in the draft. Transactions that were completed. Roberto Osuna, signed by the Padres. That makes them even more dangerous. So could we get View the trade block. Roberto Perez is on here. But do we give up something to Cleveland? We have two young guys there. What about Austin Nola? No. Zach Collins? No. Luis Garcia. William Contreras. Schwarber is here. Only batting .213. Not great. Real life, he's crushing it. Can we make Schwarber our everyday? It's $10 million. We could probably eat that contract, right? It's a 1-year deal. Schwarber. How bad are we doing right now? We're 8.5 games back. Let's look at our roster. Jensen's out for a long while. Where would he fit? We fit just fine, actually. We're going to do it. Let's see, before we do that, let's see who we have to give up for that trade. Schwarber. Suggest trade. Who wants to give me? Gruchek? Right fielder? Okay. Robbie Ray? We were talking about not signing him. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Robbie Ray. Then what do we do? We're not getting Montgomery. We've kind of already done that. If we do that, what do we do? What do we do? Don't we have a pitcher that would like to bring up in the first place? How's Wood Richardson doing? Not great. Malone's not doing too great. Mats is up. We could just bring up Logue. We have Julian Merriweather. Oh, wait, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Trent Thornton is in the bullpen. I mean, I think it's time. Robbie Ray. It's not working out. He's getting absolutely blasted. He's going to lose us games. He's a free agent after this. I think pulling this is probably the best way to do this. And we're going to do some player lock with Schwarber to end this episode. So let's do the trade block. Review trades here. I was thinking about Marcus Stroman. Making a trade for him. I don't think the Mets would take that, though. Montgomery makes sense to them. When I go down, I don't see any big names that I would be like, yep, that's the guy I need. Okay, so Schwarber. Is there someone I would be interested? We have John Lester. Can I get an additional prospect, maybe? If I got one, it would be... No. No. De La Rosa. Seth Romero's way down here. Harley Dyson. Maybe someone to fix the bullpen later. Matt Cronin. Says he's on fire. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to straight up trade Robbie Ray for Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber at the end of the day can play some DH if we need him to. I think we're deep at pitching, especially who we just drafted. Okay. So in that case, we're going to go in and look at our lineups. Schwarber is going to be playing as the catcher. And we'll figure out what we're going to do after that. Schwarber is going to be batting sixth. Okay. And then we do need to look at the pitching rotation. So Alec Manoah is going to move up one. Thornton is going to be the one that's here. That's kind of how we're going to go into it. Chatwood, we need him. Be there. This is kind of how we'll go in. So let's do some player lock. Against Houston. Of this series. Player lock. Oh, where is he? There's Schwarber. All right, let's do it, baby. So a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, one trade. We go up against the Houston Astros. Our ace is going to take the field.
2021 Toronto Blue Jays.
With the fact that I think it's Simeon on a one-year deal, Schwarber is just a better upside if Simeon does leave. Do I have to actually catch it? Yeah. I did not know I actually have to catch the ball. And he hit a grand slam. Jesus.
fellas, let's go. The right fielder, number 30, Kyle. Ball.
Got him. Can't believe it's 5-0 already. This is a crazy team, though.
Kyle. Schwarber.
2-4. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Astros have just only gotten better. Time is going on.
Ball in.
One of the teams to beat in the AL. We have to deal with the Yankees and the Red Sox in our division. And that is a perfect hit. Likely a moonshot. And it's gone. Schwarber's first at bat as a Blue Jay. Let's go. And that's what Kyle Schwarber does. Gets us on the board. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Only,
The catcher, Kyle.
and that was hung.
Schwarber.
Only run is ours. Ooh,
0-2 is the
gonna
count.
lay off that.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Nope, upstairs.
Attaboy, attaboy.
Let's swing at that. Come on.
Let her rip right here.
I have to protect. That was at least a close pitch. Okay, it's 6-1.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle. Schwarber.
Nope, ball one. I got a ball.
Good cut. A little bit late though. Ooh, what a good changeup.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Ooh, good slider. Got way too much under it. The Twins in the Central. 37 wins. Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good four seam.
Now
Bottom of the ninth.
catcher, Kyle. Schwarber.
Ooh, that's a good call. Outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ooh, I got too much under it. It's 6-2. Looks like we're gonna lose this game. Give up a grand slam in the first inning.
Tonight, first for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 3 hits, no error.
Okay, good thumbnail there, but that is... It was in the zone and hung. Over in his second game, going up against Lance McCullers. Okay, it's up to Tyler Glass now. I think next episode we'll see him pitch. We'll play a full game with quick counts on.
He's out. You're out. Out. Freeze. Out. Ball full. Take full.
Okay, bases loaded.
Batting six, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Ooh, that's a changeup.
All one's the count. One ball, one strike. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
He's trying to get a ground ball. This one's probably going to be up in the zone though. But I have to guess. Yep. Just off in the PCI. Ah! That was a great opportunity.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, and that's hit deep. And that's going to be caught, though, in center. Give it a good ride, but not enough.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski.
Got him! Schwarber! Playing good as a catcher. Let's go.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
It's away.
1-0.
But Houston with 6 runs there. And we're just not able to get this going. Ooh.
1-1. Inside ball.
Away.
3 balls, 1 strike. Let her in one time.
That's going to be a good ride. And that's another shot, Kyle Schwarber. Let's go. He had one last game. He has won this game. It's a 2-run shot. Hopefully that gets our offense going. On a 3-1 count. We have a lot of hole to dig out of this. Wow. We have a hole to dig out. But I think we can do it. There's some big hitters. Seven to 5. Can we get on base?
Leading off for the Jays, the catcher,
First pitch by Joe Smith. Ooh, slider.
0-1.
Thought it was up. That's a slow slider. Sinker, that's a strike. It's away.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Oh. We do lose this one, 7-5.
Fans are final line
They do add a run in the 8th. We gave up 3 in the 6th.
on 14 hits.
Presley gets it. Glass now only goes 4 innings. Our last one in this. Player lock. Kyle Schwarber. To be the last one of this episode. We're 22-35 though.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Julian Merriweather.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
Okay, we have a man on first and second. The 7-game hitting streak here.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
A little bit late on that, trying to put that down the line. Going against Framber Valdez.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
It should have been smoked over the middle. Gotta protect. It's against a curveball. Laid back a little bit at that. Oh, wow, that's sinker. There's a weird movement on it. 5-2. We need to get something going here.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's going to be a slow roller and get through. That's going to score a run. That's an RBI single. Schwarber increases his game hitting streak. We're going to see Vladimir Guerrero come out here.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that's going to be up the middle. We're going to stall here. And it's a 5-4 game. Marcus Simeon here. 0-2 count. Put the ball in play, baby.
Number 10, designated hitter, Marcus.
And he is going to strike out. Brendan Rodgers.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brendan
I thought he was still in his windup. I thought he was in his windup. Okay, it's a 1-2 count. And he strikes out. We're still 5-4. We do have an RBI single. 5-5. Bottom of the 5th.
Leading off for the Jays, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Ooh.
Ball in.
Get your pitch driving right here.
It's a good sinker.
Ball 2 strikes,
Come on
down.
now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ooh, what a good.
He's out.
Yep. That's a good pitch there. He's going to second.
No ball.
Got him! And there's Schwarber! Let's go. Another good throw.
Up next for the
Hey,
Astros.
one away, one away.
Okay, if it's a bunt, we're going to first or going to second. No play.
Out.
Okay, they have two here. Schwarber leading off in the bottom of the eighth.
For the Jays,
We need to get on.
the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The change up. Oh, that's a good hit. But that's the warning track. Okay, bottom of the eighth.
Leading off for the Jays,
They're up 10-8. We need to get something going here. Can we tie the ball game with one swing? Oh, that was it. God, I felt it. Wow. What a slider.
Right guy, right place. Go.
What a slider. I had to swing there. We advanced the runner. But still a 2-run game. Okay, here it is. We can walk it off here, baby. They're going to intentionally walk us.
Kyle Schwarber.
Flag, big guy. Here we go.
It's Simeon. No, it's Vlad.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that is swinging bunt, able to get it home there.
Time of the ball.
Just not great luck, but still on it. Oh, this is Diaz with torn finger ligament in Double-A. The one? Yep. In center field. Let's bring up. Go to Double-A. Alex Manoah. This one against Boston is the one we're doing. And it's at Boston. Let's go. Let's do some critical situations here. Bitchette. Do one. The one that we do have. We'll go longer with this, with the draft special. Hour-long episode for you. Bitchette here. It's a home run, 4 RBIs. Looks like it was a moonshot. And Bichette's gonna have it! Let's go! Oh, Bichette gets him out. We're gonna get up our bullpen. Gonna be Sol Dwyer. Let's get Chatwood up in case we have some crazy stuff happen. Here's Cavan Biggo.
Number 65.
Something to go here. Ooh. It's a good sinker there. A double and 2 singles. It's a 2-run double. Goes over the wall. I thought he actually had a chance at catching that. They kept all the runners halfway. And that goes out in the bullpen. So George Springer is going to be out here. 8-6. Ooh, that's a good slider.
I got the count 0-2.
Oh, what a four seam. Nice pitch. Okay. Teoscar Hernandez. Ooh. Good slider. It's a good sinker, too. Can we pull to the left? Early on the changeup. Ooh, that's a good slider. Just outside.
Now batting, left fielder.
All right. Gurriel. Ooh.
0-1. One and one.
Oh, what a slider outside. So it's 2 runs. We're going to see one of our closers.
Leading up for the White Sox, the right fielder,
Saul Dwyer.
Eaton. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 22,
Good four seam there.
Dyer.
Roche is out, remember.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, that's out of play. Good change up. Yasmani Grandel.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani
Ball 1.
Grandal.
Ball 1, no strike. The count is 1-2.
Ooh.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
All right, one more out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Garcia.
And that will be it. Big one there in the 9th.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
It's all about Bo Bichette there, baby. White Sox beat us there. All right, so in the next episode, we will play a full game with the quick counts against Boston. At Boston, Tyler Glasnow against Garrett Richards, trying to take on the first place team in our division. It's going to be a very difficult uphill battle to avoid the fact that we are almost the worst team in baseball right now. So we got to keep on coming back here. Got to keep on playing, and we have to come up and actually get some wins. Our pitching staff needs to play better as well. So thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to hit a like below, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Later.